We now move on to the next chapter in maths, that is equation of line. Now in the ninth standard, you must have used graph and you must have drawn a line which was represented by some point. So we had done this way, that we had taken the values of x and y for a particular equation. Suppose the x plus y is equals to 2, then you took the value of x something and y you calculated. Like for example, you took the value of x to be, here we get y is equals to 2 minus x. So suppose x I have taken 0, so then the y will be equal to 2. If I take x as 2, then y will be 0. If I take x as equals to minus 2, then y will be equal to 4. And accordingly, when you plot this particular thing as 0 comma 2, so it is 0 comma 2 will be here, 0 comma 2 will be here, and then 2 comma 0 will be here, and finally minus 2 comma 4 will be here, and accordingly you will be drawing this particular line, and you said that this line was x plus y is equal to 2. Do you remember that? You had done this as the coordinate geometry in the ninth standard, that you draw a line based on an equation given to you by taking some values over here. So accordingly, what we see is that each and every line what you are having on the graph can be represented by an equation. Okay, the main purpose becomes that each and every line which is drawn on a graph paper can be represented by an equation. So you can have any equation, like this example which we just took over here. The equation could be x plus y is equals to 2, or you can have 3x plus 5y is equal to 7. Any damn equation you can have. Even we had the equation as x is equals to 0. What is x is equal to 0? Y-axis. We have y is equals to 0, which is nothing but x-axis. Then we had got over here x is equals to 2, means it is lying parallel to y-axis. Okay, and then you had got y is equals to minus 3, which is again parallel to x-axis. So accordingly, you have the equations of the line. These are the equations. These are called as the equations of the line. Now this particular chapter does not require graph paper. You are going to do it on normal book only. So here what we are studying is how to determine the equation of a given line. Now the first part of this is, firstly is, if I know a particular equation and if I know a particular point, how do I identify that that particular point is of that line or not? Okay, so let's take an example. Suppose the equation is given to me as 3x plus 5y is equal to 7, this equation. And I know that point P is such that it is going to be like 5 comma 3. Okay, I have this particular point 5 comma 3. I want to know whether this 5 comma 3 is a point of this particular equation or not. So means if this is a line over here which is represented by 3x plus 5y is equals to 7, whether this line passes through, if you take the x-axis y, whether it is going to pass through the point 5 comma 3. If this is going to be like this is 5 comma 3, whether this is going to happen or whether it is going to happen that 5 comma 3 is here, whereas this line is passing like this. So that is what exactly we are trying to find out, that whether that particular point lies on that line or not. So for this, it's a very simple method. You are going to take the value of x over here as 5 and y over here as 3 and see whether the LHS is equal to RHS. So we have 3 into 5 plus 5 into 3. So that is 15 plus 15 is equal to 30, which is not equal to 7, therefore not on line. So this particular point is not on this particular line. Got it? Now let's take another example over here. We can take another example where when we can take it as what we'll take. Let's take another example over here. There is x plus y is equals to 2. And I want to find out a point minus 4 comma 6 is on this line or not. Okay. So what do? X ke badle liya minus 4, y ke badle liya 6. So answer is 2. Here also is equals to 2. Therefore lies on the line. Got it? So it's a very simple thing. The first exercise is absolutely very simple. You are just going to place the value of x and y into the given equation and find out the value and see whether it is on the line or not. Okay, that's a very simple part. So we start with exercise number 14a. Exercise 14a. Find which of the following points lie on the line x minus 2y plus 5. So we'll do the alternate sums from the first one. So we're given the equation as x minus 2y plus 5 is equals to 0. So the first point is given as 1, 3. So we are taking the LHS. LHS is 1 minus 2 into 3 plus 5. So 1 minus 6 plus 5, it's 6 minus 6 is equals to 0. So hence lies on the line. Okay, so that is first one. We take the third one is minus 5 comma 0. Again LHS is minus 5 minus 2 into 0 plus 5, that is minus 5 plus 5 is equals to 0. Again lies on line because is equals to RHS. We can write it away. Is equals to RHS. Over here is equal to RHS. We take the fifth one. It is given as 2 comma minus 1.5. Okay. So place the values. So it is 2 minus 2 into 1 point minus 1.5 plus 5. So it is 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. So not equal to RHS. So LHS not equal to RHS. Therefore not on line. Got it? Very simple. You are just placing the values of x and y into the given equation. Right? We move forward. We move to the next question, question number 2, which is true or false. The true or false, as I told you, is never asked, but helps us to identify the properties or understand the properties properly. So again, we'll do the alternate sums. First one, the point, so first one is the line x upon 2 plus y upon 3 is equals to 0 passes a point 2 comma 3. So we can put over here 2 upon 3 plus 3 upon 3. So this is 2 upon 2. This is 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So false. Here it should be 0, but what we are coming to is 2. So false. See the third one. First ka third. The point 8 comma 7 lies on y minus 7 is equals to 0. So x hai nahi. So 7 y 7. So 7 minus 7 is equals to 0. So is equals to, so true. Right? You see the fifth one. If the point 2 comma a lies on the line, then a is equals to 5 for 2x minus y is equals to 3. And you are given 2 comma a. So you know over here 2 into 2 minus a is equals to 3. So minus a is equals to 3 minus 4. So minus a is equals to minus 1. They are given you a to be as 5. So a is not equal to 5, though false. A is actually 1. Understood? So this was question number 2. We now move on to question number 3. This exercise looks quite silly, but actually this is very good to understand the chapter properly. So if you do this step by step, you go to question exercise 1, then 2, then 3, and you do properly, then doing the main sums, that is the later part of the sums, becomes very easy and you understand everything properly. So do not skip these things. Question 3, the line given by the equation. So it is given by the equation as 2x minus y upon 3 is equals to 7. Passes the point, so they are given the point P is k comma 6. You need to find the value of k. So you're just placing it 2 into k minus 6 upon 3 is equals to 7. So 2k minus 2 is equals to 7. That gives me 2k is equals to 7 plus 2. So k is equals to 9 upon 2 is equals to 4.5, or 9 upon 2 is equals to, it's sufficient enough. So k is 9 upon 2. Okay, calculate the value of k, and k is 9 upon 2. Exercise 14. Yeah, they have taken 4.5, we'll take it 4.5. Right, we move on to sum number 5. The line 3x upon 5 minus 2y upon 3 plus 1 is equals to 0 contains the point m 2m minus 1. Calculate the value of m. So it is 3x upon 5 minus 2y upon 3 plus 1 is equals to 0, and the point P is given as m and 2m minus 1. So let's take this 3 upon 5m minus 2 into 2m minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 is equals to 0. Take the LCM. So this is 9m minus 10 into 2m minus 1 plus 1 के पहले 15, the whole upon 15 is equals to 0. So 9m minus 20m plus 10 plus 15 is equals to 15 into 0 is 0, so 0. This is minus 9 minus 11m, and this is equals to minus 25. M is equals to minus 25 upon minus 11, so m is equals to 25 upon 11. That's the answer for sum number 5. So sum number 5, value of m is, yeah, you can take it as 2, 3 upon 11. That was sum number 5. We move on to sum number 7. Okay, we will do sum number 7 ka first, and then 8 ka first, then move to 9th, then 11th. Okay. 7th first. The line y is equals to 3x minus 2 bisects the line join of a comma 3 and 2 comma minus 5. Find the value of a. So we have y is equals to 3x minus 2. It bisects the join of. So here a is a comma 3, b is 2 comma minus 5. You can see now we are going to have the combination of equation of line and the previous chapter midpoint and section and midpoint formula, because what they have told us that this line, the line this bisects the join of these two. So are these 2 points on this line? No, they are not given that these 2 points are on this line. They are given that the midpoint of these two are on this line. Got it? You need to find out the bisection, that is the midpoint of this two. So we have midpoint is x comma y. So x is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2, y is equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2, where x1 is a plus 2 upon 2 will be x, and this is y is equals to y1 is 3 minus 5 upon 2 is minus 2 upon 2 is equals to minus 1. So here x is equals to a plus 2 upon 2 and y is minus 1. They are given that this value, so p is a plus 2 upon 2 comma minus 1 is lying on point y is equals to 3x minus 2. Did you understand this? You are trying to first understand that what is asked. They are asked as that a point which is on the bisection of a particular line. ये दोनों point का bisector is this line. Okay, so the midpoint of this two lies on this line. It's like this. So now you put the value of x and y in the equation. So y, that is minus 1, is equals to 3x, that is 3 into a plus 2 upon 2 minus 2. LCM, so this will be minus 1 is equals to 3a plus 6 minus 4 upon 2. 2 goes here, it becomes minus 2 is equals to 3a plus 2. This goes here, so minus 4 is equals to 3a and a is equals to minus 4 upon 3. So that's the value of the answer 7-1. Did you understand this? Okay. Are you clear with this? It's minus 4 upon 3. We move on to sum number 8-1. The point minus 3 comma 2 lies on the line a plus 3y plus 6. Calculate the value of a. So it's an easy one. We are given that point P is minus 3 comma 2, which lies on the line ax plus 3y plus 6 is equals to 0. You need to find out the value of a. So that means that if I put the value of this as this and this as this, I am going to get it as 0. That's for sure, because this point is lying on this line. So we can say just a into minus 3 plus 3 into 2 plus 6 is equals to 0. So minus 3a plus 6 plus 6 is equals to 0. Minus 3a is equals to minus 12. A is equals to minus 12 upon minus 3. So a is equals to 4. So that's the value of a of sum number 8. Easy? We now move on to sum number 9. Sum number 9. The point P divides the join of 2, 1 and minus 3, 6 in the ratio 2:3. Does P lie on this point? So again, what is given? They are given a point A is 2, 1, B is minus 3, 6, M is to N is equals to 2:3. See again, this section formula and equation of line clubbed together in the same question. So 2:3. You need to find out px comma y first. So let's find out px comma y. So x is equals to mx1 plus nx2 upon m plus n. Y is equals to my1 plus ny2 upon m plus n. You get x is equals to m is 2 into x1 is 2 plus n is 3 and x1 is minus 3 upon 2 plus 3. That's 4 minus 9 upon 5. It's minus 5 upon 5. X is equals to minus 1. Here y is equals to 2 into 1 plus 3 into 6 upon 2 plus 3 is equals to 2 plus 18 upon 5 is equals to 20 upon 5 is equals to 4. So y is equal to 4. So we have got p is equal to minus 1 comma 4. Now we need to find out what is the question, that does P lie on the line x minus 5y plus 15 is equals to 0. I need to check whether this point P lies over here. Just substitute the values. So we get minus 1 minus 5 into 4 plus 15. So it's minus 1 plus minus 20 plus 15. No, that is going to be minus 6. Therefore, not equal to RHS. Therefore, not on line. So P is not on the line. So that is question number 9. One sec, some error somewhere. Let me check. According to them, it is 0,3. Let me check what is it. One sec. Divide the point 2,1 and minus 3, 6 in the ratio 2:3. 2:3. So 2:3. Yeah, that is not a problem. So 2 into 2 and 3 into minus 3. So minus 9. 4 minus 5. 0 nasa. Let me check. Oh no, a very big mistake by me. I had taken the formula completely wrong. It is mx2 plus nx1. Oh no, absolutely sorry that this is completely wrong over here. So this becomes 2 into minus 3 and this will be 2. So this will be minus 6 plus 6 upon 5. So it will be 0 and hence here it will be 0 and 0 here. Similarly over here it will be 2 into 6 and 3 into 1. So that will be 12 plus 3. So that will be 15. So this will give you 3. So this will give you 3. Now you place the value of this as this is 0 and this y is 3. So this is going to give you as, this gives you as minus 15 plus 15 is equals to 0. Therefore, LHS is equals to RHS. Hence, P lies on the line. Got it? Yeah, a big mistake from my side. I wrote the formula wrong. So, I interchanged the x2 and y1. So, you can see the importance of the formula. You may not even come to know that you had made a mistake. Right? So, yeah, a big mistake from my side. That is, I did not write the formula properly. So, we now come to the sum number 11. Right, sum number 11. Find the point of intersection of the line 4x plus 3y is equal to 1 and 3x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. If this points lie on the line 2k minus 1x minus 2y plus 4, find the value of k. Now, they are given me 3 equations and they told me the 2 equations are proper equations. That is, equation 1 is 4x plus 3y is equals to 1 and the second equation is 3x minus y plus 9 is equals to 0. And then they given me the intersection of these two. So that intersection over here will be equal to px comma y jo milega apne ko. That is by solving these two simultaneously. Okay. This p I have to check whether it is lying, that it is not to check, it is already given that it is lying through a point 2k minus 1 x into x minus 2y is equals to 4. So I need to find out k. So find k. This is what is the question about. Okay, did you understand the question? The question is given this way, that here are these two equations. These two equations are intersecting at a point here, and this point is lying on the line this. Hence you need to find out the value of k. Okay? So method wise, you are first going to solve these two equations simultaneously to get the point x comma y. Okay, it is just because if this is one line and this is another line, the intersection of these two over here is nothing but the simultaneous equation, this one and this one, which will give you px comma y. Okay, px comma y is available to us because of the intersection of these two. So we have got over here. So we are going to take 4x plus 3y is equals to 1, and you multiply this equation by 3. So it will give you 9x minus 3y is equals to minus 27. This gets cancelled. This becomes 13x is equals to minus 26. X is equals to minus 2. Put the value over here. We get 3 into minus 2 minus y plus 9 is equals to 0. So minus y, this is minus 6. So it will be plus 3 is equals to 0. Y is equals to 3. Got it? So this was P will be equal to minus 2 comma 3. Now let's put this thing in the equation which is given to us to find out the value of K. Okay, so we have the equation here, 2k minus 1 x minus 2y is equals to 4. So 2k minus 1 into x is given as minus 2, minus 2 into 3 is equals to 4. So multiplying this, it's minus 4k plus 2 minus 6 is equals to 4. So minus 4k minus 4 is equals to 4, minus 4k is equals to 8, k is equals to 8 upon minus 4, so k is equals to minus 2. That's the required answer for sum number 11. Let's check this out. Yeah, k is, the value is minus 2, 3 and k is equals to minus 2. Okay, so that was the end of the first exercise of equation of a line.